Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do a quick video today about how LuxAlgo can work well with cryptocurrencies. So usually I'm talking about SPY and other stocks with this, and I thought it's worth pointing out. Again, the Facebook group basically asked, does this work for crypto? And I thought it would be a good thing to touch on because a lot of people trade crypto, and I think crypto has had a bit of a bearish run for a while now, but there's a good chance that more and more people will start piling back into crypto as we start to get back into a bull market with it. And I think it's something that's worth looking at and seeing because very few programs can deal with things like stocks, ETFs, crypto and Forex all at the same time. And LuxAlgo is one of the few that does it really, really well. I thought I'd give you a couple of example trades, show you the indicators on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we can kind of check that out from there. So if you look in the description below, you'll see a link to this article, which is my LuxAlgo premium review. In this, I'm trying to put in everything that I learn as I go on this journey of really testing out LuxAlgo to the max. I think one of the things that you definitely want to do if you want to try this out, and I highly recommend that you do, is you go to this link on the article right here. It's my referral link to LuxAlgo. I did a deal with them where you can get 30% off all the LuxAlgo indicators just using my coupon code STA30 at the link right here. So again, this is in the description below. Come and check it out. I've put a bunch of videos right down the bottom here so you can see throughout the article. So if you don't want to browse my YouTube channel too much, all the relevant videos are going to be put into this article right here. And so you can look at everything I'm doing, look at all the different strategies that I'm testing, look at real trades that I'm taking, and also just looking at the different settings and things that I'm doing as well. So as I go on, I'm going to keep updating this. It's something I'm pretty obsessed with at the moment, as you can probably tell if you follow the channel. Anyway, let's have a look at Bitcoin. So here is Bitcoin on LuxAlgo on the 5-minute chart. This is just for the last little bit. Let's see what time frame I have this on. Get rid of this stupid pop-up. So this is from yesterday essentially. So yesterday around midday. So you can see the different indicators on the 5-minute here. I have this on the standard settings, so you've been watching these videos, you'll know kind of what settings I use. Let me just show you. So I have sensitivity 19 on the premium confirmation signals right here, and the reversal zones are marked. We can add some smart trail to it in a sec, but let's have a look at just the basics here. So in the course of about a day, you can see we have a handful of signals, so not too many. We have a nice sell signal right here. Let's have a look back here. So we have a buy signal, really nice, went up to the reversal zone, which I've marked up here. So a really nice trade. That was from 27,479 up to 27,771. So 400 move up to here. You can see we have a reversal or a sell sign here, all the way down to here. This one wouldn't have been so good. You probably, if you'd waited for an exit up here, you probably would have ended up break-even-ish, maybe even a small loss. You did have the initial 5, 10, 15, it was a half an hour of downtrending here. So let's have a quick look and see if there would have been a good exit, because we didn't quite make it down to the reversal zone here, so there's a good chance that people, if they weren't taking profit, this would not have been the ideal trade. Just for interest, let's add in one of my favorites, which is the smart trail, and see if that would have helped with an exit. So adding in the smart trail, you can see we almost tested it right here, and so that could be a good idea to take some profits, right? So testing it on the short, you didn't quite make it, but I think if you're being conservative, taking some profits near the smart trail would probably be a good idea. So then the next signal is a buy signal. Went all the way up to the reversal zone here again, which is where I usually try and take some profit. So again, this trade would have been a good one. This one is, you can see the trail is switched over to bearish, so it's always good. It's always good to try and take bearish trades, so down signs when things like this trail is starting to go red and down. So tend to prioritize those. So for example, when we have this blue trend, which is suggesting that we're bullish for the time being, you want to take the green trades, right? The ones that are with the trend, they work. So you see with this one, it was a trade that kind of worked if you take profits here. But the problem is, like, it's going against the trend. So you might want to skip the ones that are going against the trend. This one worked a bit better and it was going with the trend. This one, you can see the trend is now bearish. You get a sell signal here and you get this nice downtrend on here. And so again, you could take profits down here somewhere because you're starting to test the reversal zone, at least partial profits. The big trade though was recently, so look at this thing. You see pretty much all of these are working really well. You can see this one was this morning, early on. We had this like pretty early signal, like these are 5-minute candles, so this was about 20 minutes before we really took off on a massive run. So you can see it did really well on Bitcoin on the 5-minute, pretty nice. So overall, you can see looking back a little further, here's a negative, so let's zoom in on this guy. You really are doing pretty well on this thing if you're obeying the rules of using the reversal zones, the trailing trend. I always forget the name of this thing. What's it called again? It's called the smart trail, so I need to remember that. It just acts as support and resistance essentially. And so you can see on the 5-minute, this really works really well. I mean, look at this sell off, especially if you're going with the trend for this guy. So that's the 5-minute. Does it work on the 1-minute? I don't know if there's many Bitcoin scalpers out there. Let's reset this and see. 1 minute, here we go. So here's one here, here's a positive one, kind of choppy here. Let's kind of look through some of this stuff. The 1 minute did call this large run as well, which is good. Couple of choppy things here. Yeah, so kind of choppy, not the best. Again, if you're in downtrend below the trailing trend thing, you want to probably not take the positive ones. So yeah, so that's Bitcoin. I think on the 5-minute looks really good. How about longer time frames for guys that want to swing this? Let's look at the 1 hour. Try and set this up. So the 1 hour chart, you can see we have this nice down signal. We have this trailing trend going red, and sure enough this thing just bounces all the way down. Looks good. So same with the positive, we have this uptrend, works really well. This one, because we're in an uptrend, would probably ignore, so this short. This is on the 1 hour chart. This one, we did have the trend turn to positive, and we did have a nice bullish run based on this signal. This one kind of mixed, right, because you have the trend kind of struggling a little bit, but it did still work pretty nicely. So again, this one worked really well. Nice positive trend started, got an upsell to go long all the way up to here, pretty nice. So overall, I'd say it definitely works for Bitcoin. Let's have a quick look at something else. So let's look at Ethereum. So Ethereum in US dollars right here, and switch to that. See if we can switch to it. So it's not letting me switch to Ethereum. Let's see. Not quite sure what's going on with Ethereum. Maybe it doesn't. US dollar, United States dollar. Not quite sure what's going on with this. This is definitely something to look into, why it's not just changing up here. See, it still says Bitcoin. Let's have another go at that. So it should be this one. There we go. Okay, so that was a little tricky, but now it's Ethereum, US dollar. So let's go to the shorter time frames again. Let's do the 5-minute and see what the signals look like on Ethereum. So it looks a little bit more choppy here. Signals are still working. Again, especially when you're in an uptrend, the signals are still working. This one worked okay. This one not so much. Just kind of looking through it and see. This one, a bit choppier I'd say on Ethereum. See if we had a down signal. Yeah, so it did catch a nice down signal here. Yeah, so you definitely can do it. Let's have a look at the longer time frames. Let's look at the 1 hour and then like the daily and see what this thing looks like. So this is pretty nice. This is the 1 hour. You can see we're in an uptrend here. Got a nice buy, we're in a downtrend here, got a nice sell, continued all the way down here, which is great. Let's just have a quick look. Nice sell signal here all the way down. So yeah, looks pretty good to me. A little bit choppy here. Again, you probably don't want to be taking an upsell when we're in a downtrend here, this red downtrend. Really nice downtrend here, all the way down. So yeah, Ethereum works as well. So yeah, I think this is also really good for crypto, which is good. Let's look at the daily chart. So for people swing trading, This is nice. So we had a sell here, and then these are daily candles all the way down to here. Then buy, the trend changes to positive as well. Here we go, there's another buy all the way up to here. So yeah, for swing trading crypto it looks good too. Have a quick look at Bitcoin, if we can switch back to BTC. See if we can switch back here. For some reason I'm having difficulty here. Maybe it's because I'm still half asleep. Having difficulty switching between the two. Let's see, Bitcoin. I guess that's Bitcoin on the back there. It's like this bit stamp thing, I don't fully understand it yet. Anyway, I can't be bothered messing with it, you get the idea. So hopefully that's helpful. Again, come and check out this full review. I'll add a crypto section once I do a little bit more exploring with it. And I'll probably try and add a Forex section to it as well, which will be pretty interesting. Again, if you want to try LuxAlgo, it's only $100 for 3 months if you use my coupon code. And my link here on the article. So hopefully that's helpful, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.